Hello everybody, it's CraftyRia. Welcome to Monday Night Live. I'm so glad you're joining me tonight on the very last day of February. I hope you guys had a great month, and I hope you will have a wonderful March coming up tomorrow. So I don't have a lot of mail to open today, just one thing. And then I thought we would make some St. Patrick's Day cards because I thought about it, and next week will be a little late to make them and get them sent out in time. Oh, I forgot to pull up my chat. Hang on a second. Let me get it pulled up. And give me just 2 seconds here. All right. And I got to make sure I have the right setting. There's 2 settings at the top of the chat. One is for top chat and one is for live chat. And live chat will show you all of the chat. Top chat shows you only partial chat. All right. Well, welcome in everybody. Angela and Susan, Christina, Jean, Agnes, Carla, Destalou, Sharon, and I think I said Jean already, and Lois. And Lois is Dover's Run 58. So when I mention Lois, that's who I mean. And that's okay, Lois. You enjoy the time with your family. Don't worry too much about the stream. We'll be fine. And I do want to give out a special shout out to my moderators. That is Lois and Christine. They help me out here on YouTube. And then the names that you see in green, like Agnes and Christine, for example, those are my channel members, and I want to give a special shout out to them as well. And when you join as a channel member, it's a little button down below that says join. You start off with a sunflower seed, and then it gradually blossoms to a sunflower like Christine has next to her name. Thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate that. That helps to support my channel a little bit. Welcome in Francis and Crop Addict and Cecilia. And I think I missed somebody back a ways back. Deborah, welcome in. I appreciate all of you. I hope the weather is nice where you are. We're here in Ohio, and it's just typical kind of winter moving into spring feeling in the air. All right, so let's start with the mail. I got this really cool envelope in my box. Look, it's a recycled envelope here. But look how she did rack over that window and put a pretty piece of paper there. That's how it came to me. I thought that was really, really cool. And this is from Michael. And she's in the group the Hangout, or Crafty Girls Swap Hangout, and that's on Facebook. We do a lot of swapping and everything. And she sent me this rack, which it's RAK, and it stands for Random Act of Kindness. And welcome in, Victoria. Good to see you. And she sent some really cool things. And it is just some stuff like recycled. Like, this is a receipt from Ollie's Outlet. And she drew on the back of it. And I'm friends with her on Facebook. And I think if you're in the chat, Michael, let me know. She does like art challenges. I think every day she posts something. I think now she's doing fish. And she posts the most beautiful pieces of artwork. I really enjoy her posts. And also, I really like Ollie's Bargain Outlet. Have you guys ever been to Ollie's Outlet? It is like what Big Lots, if you haven't been, it is like what Big Lots used to be back in the day when they would sell clearanced out items from other companies. Like, they buy liquidation and they sell it. And a lot of the times in Ollie's, their stuff isn't even put on a shelf, or at least not at the one I go to. It's in huge boxes. And you can buy stuff at really, really great prices. So it's like what the old Big Lots used to be before they started making their own things, if you know what I'm saying. Really, really cool. Welcome in, Cecilia. And Angela, I think I said hi to you already, but hello, hello. I like that. Hello, new enterers. That is really pretty. And then there is this paper, and this feels like it's thicker than tissue paper, and it's just words colored over. It would be great as a background paper. Really cool, or for a junk journal or something like that. I like it. Really neat. And I think she had one of these where she drew a fish over it. It was really, really cool. And then there are some scrap pieces to use as trim. And it looks like a watercolor flower. And a cool little tag. And the tag has a flamingo. I'm going to hold it close and see if I can see what it says. I'm not sure. I don't think there are words around it. There might be. But it's like a holographic little flamingo down there. Really cool. And a piece of green. And then there's this. This is like the paper that they use. It feels like what they use for patterns, sewing patterns, but maybe not, because the back is glossy. It might be the same type of thing this is written on, but it's a neat background paper. I wonder how it would take inks and paints. I'm not sure. But anyway, this was this really cool little package from Michael. And I like the way she had it in here, because that looked really cool. That's a great way to recycle all those crazy envelopes that you get. We usually like pay our bills online, so when we get them, we throw these envelopes away. Well, I think they'd be great for you using. I didn't think about doing that. Welcome in, Barb. All right, so today I thought I would make some St. Patrick's Day cards, and I'll just be upfront. I don't have a lot of St. Patrick's Day stuff, but we're going to see what we can figure out. Let me take a quick drink. Tonight I am drinking Diet Dr. Pepper, or the store brand of Diet Dr. Pepper. So I did get out my green ribbon. I have this package of green ribbon, and this one here does have shamrocks, so that'll be good. I have this piece of green bling. Of course, I have my bling box, with more green bling, and I think I have some green stickles. This piece of green paper was on my desk already, and I was sorting out Christmas cards today, or a ton of cards. I had today off. I finished my work early this month, and I was able to take today off since my regular job, it's based on a calendar month. So if I'm finished, then I don't have any work to do. Tomorrow's a whole other story. But I went through a lot of Christmas cards. I grouped them together. I put all my Easter cards together because I'll do a video on that. Maybe one of the lives coming up will do Easter. And I went through Christmas cards trying to figure out things to do for future videos. And I have these too. And I thought, well, those are neat because they are green. I'm not sure if I'll use them for anything St. Patrick's Day, but I stuck them in my stash for today. And I found a couple St. Patrick's Day cards. This was in a package that Miriam sent me. And these are two guys on a bicycle built for two, and he's throwing gold. And then there's all these shamrocks coming off the back of his bike. And the great thing about it is it's an actual card that I don't have to, totally recycle. I can just add to it. And I can't really read anything on the back there, but that's what that is. Very cool. And I put that sticky note so I'd remember who to thank for it. And then there was this card in my stash, and I'm not exactly sure who this came from. This may have come from Janet in Ireland. I'm not sure. But this talks about the shamrock. It has a nice saying here, but I don't think I will keep it the way it is because of this saying here, because it's from this company. So I think I will cut that one apart. All right. I've heard several people have had ice storms lately, so we do not have any currently here. I went through some of my 6x6 papers and I pulled this pack because it has a few green sheets in it. And I rarely use this pack, so I thought I would maybe use some of those. And I found some other just sheets of green that's just solid. I thought this was neat because it had gold in it too. And of course this gold. And then I picked some holographic sheets that I thought might coordinate with what we're doing today. Oh, and also this Christmas card. I didn't know if I might want to use it as a background. It does have snowflakes, so maybe not. It's so pretty. And then, I have this other piece of green scrap paper. It was a note, but the other side is green. I grabbed some ribbon, some green satin, of course, the green glitter ribbon, and then these rainbows, since there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I didn't know if I would need that. And let's see, I also have this ribbon. It has shamrocks. I'm going to stick this in here with these green ribbons just to keep them together. And I have this in the top of my tray from last week. We have some of that. I have this guy. He's really cute. I think he would be good on a card. I have this packet of cut-aparts that Janet sent me. I have this card. More green scraps of paper. This might be a card base. Yeah, I think that's a card base. Oh, I have these St. Patrick's Day papers. And they have prints on the back as well. So that's good. I will definitely use some of those. There's another one. I have this little card. I don't remember where I got this. In an order, or maybe someone sent it to me, but I thought the front would be really cute because it says Happy St. Patrick's Day. I have this set, more patterned paper, and I have some of these cut-aparts as well, or pieces of ephemera. And some more papers, and then just a few random things. Those, let's see, a shamrock, and a couple of these coins, and a bow. Just some things that I found. So anyway, that's what I have to work with, and we'll see what we can get done with these goodies. If you guys have any ideas, shout them out. I'm going to move some of them out of the way so I can work. And I have some card bases and a whole stack of green cardstock in case I need to cut mats or cardstock, or I mean bases. And I have my green scrap paper ready to go as well. I need another drink. I'm so thirsty today. Angela, I haven't heard from Janet. I think she's okay. I haven't heard anything bad anyway. This big paper with the shamrocks, or some of these little guys. Somebody sent me this in a swap or in Happy Mail, and I'm sad to say that I don't remember who sent it to me. But it's really cool, and it's got two sides, so we'll figure something out with that. Let's start with the easy one, which would be this card. Let's start easy, right? I'm not sure if it had an envelope. This was with that. That envelope's a little too big. I can't talk. This envelope sort of fits. Oh, that has that. That's really nice. Maybe I'll use that, because that's one of the envelopes that goes with these, and I only have 2 of those left. Okay, so we will do that. Let me set some of my stuff aside, but yet where I can still get to it. All right, so since this card is kind of already made, I just thought I would add stuff to it to make it look super pretty. And Melissa sent me this ribbon from one of the swap groups. This card of all these green ribbons, and I'm just going to take the shamrocks off because I have a feeling I'm going to use those. I may use the other ones, but I'm pretty sure I will use the shamrocks. This green is pretty too, and I think this is all the eyelash yarn at the bottom. So I could add this to the bottom. That's kind of pretty. And I was also thinking okay, thank you, Rose. You sent me those small papers. Awesome. I'm using them today. And somebody, I think, sent me this confetti as well. These little shamrocks. And since they are kind of all falling off the back of the bike, I thought I would just randomly glue some on here as well. I think that would be kind of pretty. And then I'll use some stickles to make the gold show up. So I think that's what I'll do there. I'm going to put these down on that so I don't lose them on my black board here. I think this will go perfectly across the bottom. I really like that. Let me get a pair of my scissors. Where are my super sharp scissors? Oh, I see them. They just fell down in my thing. Oh, I also have this washi tape on my desk that has green. I didn't grab all my washi tapes. I'm just glancing to see what I have on my messy desk. Next to the washi was this other piece of green foam, which would be fun for something. But I think I'll just use this across the bottom of this. I really like that. So I'm going to start by running some adhesive across the bottom here. And I think this ribbon will be pretty good if I cut it straight. I don't think I would need to tuck it behind anything. Try to get it on there as straight as I can, or close to straight. Okay, start off with this, easy peasy. And if you ever have ribbon that may fray and you're cutting it like that, you can always put a little bit of white glue on each end. And sometimes I do like to lift up the ends and put a squirt of white glue behind it. I have this Elmer's glue here on my desk. I may have to use a pin. It's been a hot minute since I used this glue. Let me get my pin from here and clean out this tip. Most of the time, the tip stays good, but every so often it needs a little bit of love. I could use the washi all the way around. That is another idea. All right, so I'm just putting a little bit of this glue right along the edge of that ribbon, and it helps to hold it down, and it especially will help it to not fray. And then what I will do is use the glue, and I'm just going to put a dot of it on each of these shamrocks, or on at least on most of the shamrocks. And I'm probably going to put a couple extras. There we go. Oh, there's one on the spokes of his tire. And then I will put, this one looks funny. Let me put a better looking one. I guess they're all like that. And I will put some of these shamrocks where this glue is. And we'll put some upside down in all directions as well. The ones in his basket I will kind of keep in the right direction since they are kind of hanging out of his basket. But the other ones I will have in different directions because they're flying out of his basket. Or their basket, I shouldn't just say his, since there are two of them. I think that's really cute. I have one more piece of glue. All right, so there we go. We have all of the shamrocks falling off the back of the bike. I think that's kind of cute. All right, let me close up this glue and get my stickles out because I don't have little gold coins. But I do have gold stickles. I store my stickles in this nail polish caddy upside down. I'm not sure how much of this gold is left in this one. We'll find out. It's very light. So we'll see what I can get. So I'm going to start by putting a little bit. I should get one that has more stickles in it. Yeah, this one's probably too empty. Let me grab a different one. Sorry about that. Okay, this one is much heavier. I should really keep a pin on my desk for when I need it. So I'll put some in the top of his little thing there that says gold, and I'm just going to put a dot of it on each of these gold coins that are flying out, or I guess he's throwing them out into the street. There we go. And when that dries, that'll look super pretty. So that is that. I will leave it be. Maybe. Let me see if I can find my one pen. I was going to look for my clear star glitter pen and add some silver to the bicycle, but I cannot find my pen. I don't think it would have been anywhere else but in my pen holder. Nope. That's okay. We'll just leave it be. If I find it, oh, here it is. I found it. I will add some of that to the metal areas on the bike, like the spokes, just to make it look like metal, and around the wheels and the frame a little bit. Okay, there we go. Maybe on the basket too, since the basket's probably metal. That probably doesn't show up super much on camera, but it looks really good in person. Excellent, so I'll set that one aside. I will put my pen back where it belongs so I don't lose it for next time. Thank you, Lois. I appreciate it. And then I have the other card that I think is going to be a little harder to figure out what to do with. This one. I definitely want to cut it apart because I'm not so sure about the inside. Because it is about the missionary oblates, I don't know how to say that. And it's from Ireland. So I think I will cut this strip, and I might just leave the rest of the spirit of the shamrock together. I have a green card base that's big enough. If I can find it. Here it is. A 5x7 card base would work. I could actually just leave the front together like that. All right, let me go ahead and start by trimming that down. Welcome in, Michelle. I'm glad to have you here. And then I will cut this piece out. I think I'll trim that border off just in case I want to use it on another card today, because I think that looks pretty cool. And then I have this whole piece of paper there I can use as well. To trim that little edge. There we go. I'm going to trim off that fold in case I want to use that piece. Let me set those aside. Get this back over here. I kind of like it, even just the way it is. But I think it needs a little something. What about... Thanks, Michelle. I don't have a lot of St. Patrick's Day things or a lot of green. So this is kind of a challenge for me. I hardly ever make St. Patrick's Day cards. I can't get this off, of course, because I'm on camera live and I can't edit it out. Oh, I've got this really tight. This other piece is driving me crazy. Get in there and behave yourself, you big old piece of green ribbon. Okay. Let me see. There we go. I'll get it off sometime. Oh, there was a paper clip probably there holding it. I could do a piece of that. That might not take away too much from the rest of the design, and I think I kind of like it on there. I also have this washi, but I think the washi will take away from it. Unless I put the washi down the other side. Let me see. See if I can find the end of the washi. So what I need to do is before I start a stream, get everything ready. All right, so we have this washi. I'm not sure I like it down that. No, I think I'll save the washi for another card, but I think I will use that other green. Okay, have several. Well, yeah, I guess I do have more than I thought I guess more than, yeah, maybe I have a lot of St. Patrick's Day stuff, but these are really cute, and I thought maybe I would do something down in the corner here. Let's see. Let's open this up and see. You make me laugh. So here we have the story of the shamrock. I don't want anything to cover up the words. He might be cute. I like this little owl. It would have to be something pretty small down here. I have shamrocks, but we have shamrocks all over the place, so I thought I would do something other than a shamrock. Some of these are too big. Let me see what I have in my Jolie's. Oh, I have these little horseshoes. $27 cards from a 6x6 paper pack. That is pretty awesome. I could put those down there. Or a couple of these shamrocks, or even that green hat. Okay, we'll figure it out. Let me first cut this a little bit bigger than the card. Okay, good. It has a guide on the back. And I'm not going to adhere it on the front. I'm just going to adhere it on the back. Let me get my Scotch tape. My plain, boring Scotch tape. And I'm just going to line it up here and put a piece of Scotch tape. I love the smell of Scotch tape. Do you guys like the smell of Scotch tape? It smells pretty good. I know, I'm crazy. I don't want to make it too tight because I don't want it to bow the card. But I don't want it too loose either. I could pull it a little tighter. There we go. So then there's no sticky adhesive popping through the front. There we go. I kind of like that. It really does jazz up that side. Barb, I have so much Christmas stuff. It is not even funny. I have so much Christmas stuff. I am ashamed of all of the Christmas stuff that I have. I think I have more Christmas than anything. I have a lot of general stuff too, but if I had to pick a holiday of things, it's definitely Christmas. I have mounds and mounds. I could fill my craft room with Christmas stuff, and then the rest of it is just overflowing with everything else that I have. I really need to finish organizing my craft room so I have a place to walk. I'm ashamed to say my craft room is so full. So, okay, so here we have the Spirit of Shamrock. I kind of like that a lot, but I think it does need, of course I'm throwing things around, something down in the corner. So those are kind of cute. Maybe I could put that, or they don't show up too well on the card. I just need a bigger craft room. Okay, the hat is attached to the balloons. I'm making a mess here. The hat is attached to the balloons, so I won't use that. Maybe I will use these since they keep popping off. And a couple of these shamrocks down here. That's what I'll do. I'm going to push that down. We're stuck with that now. And I'll put one of these smaller ones down here. There we go. I think that will do it. I don't know why I'm pushing those down. They're part of the card. There we go. I like that. Let me set that aside. I don't know who sent me that Jolie's or where I got it from. Maybe I need to put this on some green cardstock. Let me show you what I did, you guys. I may have showed you already. I have these envelopes that I got from Amazon, and there are several, I think 4 of each color in the pack, a huge pack. I think I posted the link in the Facebook group, and I did one set with all scraps of glitter paper, since I have so much glitter paper, and scraps of like metallic in there too. And then I went through my drawer of solid scraps and did one set of solid cardstock scraps. I have to do colored cardstock, and I think I might even use the 4th one for ribbons, because my ribbon stash is really out of hand. So I need to put this on a darker piece of paper, and I dropped that one on the floor. Oh, look at that. That will fit just perfectly. I'll just use that. That works. These were from a advent calendar that I made. Pocket letter advent calendar. That works perfectly. Okay, this card came out quite cute, actually. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. Full craft rooms are fantastic. Yes, they are, except mine is mine is out of hand, you guys. I need an intervention. I have not shopped the Echo Park warehouse sale. I've looked a couple times, and they do have some Christmas collection kits that I was eyeing, but I stopped myself. Okay, so there we have that card. I think that came out really cute. Okay, now that is the end of the cards. That type of card. The rest of it's going to be winging it. I think I definitely want to use that guy. He's so cute. Let me grab my card stash. I have this box that I always keep my card bases in. I just wanted to see if I had any green ones hanging out. That's more of that light green. Oh, I do have a very dark green. Let's see what else I have in here. This green, and I have that tan. That might work for something. I'm not sure. And I'll get more of the white ones out. Okay, I think that is good. Put that aside. I'll start with white, but I'll have the green ones just in case. Now he does not quite fit unless I make the bottom of his feet flat, and I think I could do that because I don't really want to do a much larger card. The sale ends today, Denise, and it's at Echo Park Outlet, and I don't have an affiliate link. Boy, they really need to make me an affiliate of them. I think that would be awesome if they made me an affiliate. I have written to them asking, but I've never heard anything back. That's too bright. Let me see, because he's going to need something along with him. This is not big enough. It's not the right color either. Oh, I have this guy. Nope, that's too blue. I do have this. That's too white. I love this gnome. He's so cute. I don't know where he came from. He was like off of something. I'm going to take this off the back. But I will put a piece of tape over that so he doesn't get stuck to stuff on my desk. Either somebody sent me him or I got him off of packaging. He's cute. He's got his little beer, and we'll put some stickles on that beer to make it look foamy. But I have to figure out what I want to do with him. This, I love this piece of paper. I thought maybe this pot of gold would go good on it. So I'm going to put this one aside. That one is special. Let's see what the gnome looks good on, if any of these. He's got a lot of orange. There was one here that had orange. I like him on that, but I love this side. And he gets lost on that side. And then there is this. I think he gets lost on the very busy prints. Let me look at my other papers here. Oh, I have a second one of those. Oh, he would be great in the woods. On a bigger card base. What do you guys think? I don't know. I love that. I didn't even think of that before. Let me see what other papers I have. Where did I put all my other papers? You guys, if it comes to you, just shout it out and let me know. The white snowy stuff on the foam of the beer. Oh, that white snowy pen that I have. I don't know if I have that close by. I might have that pretty close by. I do have that background, which is real cool. I love this paper. This I got as one of my wishes in the Creativity Swaps Happy Mail and Friendship group. That's kind of crazy and bright. In the woods. Yes, 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 in the woods. Okay. I knew I got that card out for a reason. I could cover the snow. You guys are so smart. In the woods. I love this paper or this background, and I could use him to cover the words right there. All right, let me get another big card base. I have a couple more green ones. It won't be as big as the card, but I can cut a little off the bottom and off the top. And this is really a double. As you can see, it's 2 pieces. So I'm going to use my bone folder and just carefully break it apart. I like to use this rather than pull it apart because it can really tear the paper. And then I can use that for a Christmas card. Oh, I love him in the woods. Okay, that is so pretty. You guys are awesome. This is why I do these lives, because you guys help me out. All right. Let me go ahead and give this a trim. Now this card is ripped a little bit on the side, so I'm going to have to be careful the way I use it. I'm going to trim it right as close to that fold as I can get it. And I don't think this side will work, because he is definitely not big enough to cover up those words, but I'll put that with my Christmas cards to recycle. And oh, that's good. I can cut that piece completely off anyway. All right, and this card here is 5 by 7. I wonder if I should just make it cover the whole thing. I could. I think I'll just make it cover the entire card perfectly. So I could cut it down to, if I cut it at 5, yep, it'll cut that torn piece off. Exactly. Got that little torn piece. See, that's perfect. All right, and then I have to decide. I think I'm going to cut some of this bottom off and have just a little bit of that. There we go. And then I'll trim off the top. That works. I think that's good. Fussy cut, you mean some of this white off of this side? I don't have, Barb, I don't have a white card base handy. I could use a color that I don't normally use. I don't want to waste the green one. I could use, I'm going to use a yellow card base. I hardly ever use the yellow, and it wouldn't look bad on the back. I don't have a white one handy. I'd have to go get my white cardstock. So I'm not going to do that. I got these cards and envelopes from, I'll show you the box. They are, let's see, where's the brand name? Darris. And I got these at the big craft store in Washington Courthouse that went out of business. I can't remember. Michael's bought them. You guys help me. They went out of business, and they had those boxes of cards. Buy one, and I'm not lying, buy one, get 12 free, something like that. And they were, I think they were $9.99 a box. So I bought every single box they had. I took every single one off the shelf, and there must have been maybe a dozen. So there wasn't exactly the right amount to get, buy one and get so many free. Maybe there were 2 dozen. And then they had smaller ones too. So I bought every single one they had. And what they told me is they gave me, if it was buy one, get 12 free, and there were only 3 of them. So I bought one, got 2 free. They let me go pick 10 other things around the same price. So I got die cuts. I got, oh my gosh, my cart was overflowing, and Todd was waiting for me in the car. AC Moore, thank you. Or was it Pat Catan? I think it was Pat Catan. Pat Catan. And Todd was waiting for me in the car, and I thought, oh, I know what he's going to say when I go out there with a cart full of these. They're not in my craft room. I have them in, those big bins that you get to store things in from like the big plastic bins, the black ones with the yellow top that you get like at Menards or Lowe's or whatever. I have one in the living room, and it is full and packed in there as tightly as I could get them. Finally, I was able to consolidate them all down into one because there were a lot more than just one thing full. So I got that, and I'll show you the smaller ones. This here, now I've shoved more in here. These are not quite A2 size cards. They're for a card that's 4 inches across by 5.5. So I have to trim my card bases down. And I thought they were cards and envelopes, but they're flat cards, meaning they are just a single sheet. I've been using these in my Patreon packages, both sizes actually. I usually give, depending on the size of the package, several card bases and envelopes. So I'll put some of these in coordinating colors for whatever I'm doing, or some of the large ones. But I have so many of these. But I knew that was something that I would definitely use, since I make cards and recycle all the Christmas cards. Most of them, don't come with envelopes, so I use them a lot. Yeah, okay, thank you, Christine. I just couldn't remember. Pat Catan, for sure. But I went twice. Actually, I went back a second time just to make sure, like a week or two later, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And I think I bought a few things, but the first time I went, oh my gosh. And that's where I bought some of the ribbons. Some of this ribbon, and they had some of the really nice glitter ribbon, and I should have bought so much more of the ribbon. I don't know why I didn't buy more ribbon, but I was so happy to get all of those envelopes and card bases. And this was quite a while ago, and I'm still using them. Okay, so since I have, a folded card, the only edge that I cannot trim is this folded edge. So I'm going to go ahead and put the folded edge flat on the table, and I'm going to line it up as best I can. So then I really only have to trim off this top piece. I guess I could trim this sliver off the side, but I don't think that's going to hurt anything. I don't know. I know it's harder to find them. You could check the different craft stores. I think the company Darris went out of business. Am I right? Did they go out of business, you guys? Or I think, didn't Pat Catan's or AC Moore or one of them buy Darris? I know Pat Catan's was totally full of Darris stuff. A lot of the stuff I got is that brand. Okay, so then I've got this fun guy, and then I could put shamrocks over those, and I do have these shamrocks from this kit. I would have to put one over that. Let me do that now before I do anything else. Let's see, I need a big one for that. I should put that. No, that's too much. Let's see, I should have some more. I got more down in the bottom of this. I love the little gnome. All right. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in, Charlie. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to put this one here and kind of trim off the top since that snowflake has, you know, maybe I'll put a smaller one up there. Hang on. Let me try this smaller one up there. That would be better. And put this one over here. There we go. All right, let's do that first. I have this, which is easier to put small amounts. And then it looks like they're growing on the trees. Creighton is making a lot of noise, and Todd's taking Jonah out, so that's why you hear the door. Okay. That was a great idea to cover these up. Whoever said that, you get a gold star. You win chat today. So I'm going to trim off these little excess pieces. I do love this gnome. He's so cute. I wish I remember where I got him. I feel bad that I don't remember. I have so much different stuff. I can't always remember where I get everything. I've been trying to do better with putting the name on the back. I do like him. He is cute. Very cool. Oh, okay. And it kind of almost looks like that is on his head. On the top of his hat. Okay, so we have him. I'm wondering if I should raise him up on some foam tape. Maybe. Why not, since I have it? And he is pretty stiff. So do you guys think I need to trim this off? On that one side, he is a little thicker. I'm not sure if I need to trim that off. I'll give you guys a second to respond, since there is a delay in from whenever I say things in real life to when it comes about. And look what I found. My snow marker. Now, if I remember how to use it. Is it one I have to heat? I think I do. Yeah, I don't have my heat gun, so I think I'll just use stickles. Yes, raise him up. Okay, I will raise him up. I don't think I'll trim, because I don't think I could trim as good as the... Oh, maybe I will, because that will drive me crazy. I'm going to trim just so it's even on both sides. Now someone will say don't trim, and then it's too late. Because I can't untrim. one side trim. He is cute. And he must have been packaging on something because he's got that funny sticky thing on the back. I don't think he was made for what I'm using him for. Okay, there we go. So he is a little fussy cut. I will put this here. I will cut this into some strips. Creighton is very excited, if you guys can hear him. He usually gets very vocal in the spring, so within the next coming weeks, he should be pretty vocal. Because, you know, he's trying to find a girlfriend, I think. Okay. I missed Destalou's great idea. Hi, Shay. Welcome in. Welcome in. I missed Destalou's. I don't see it. Pardon that door. Our screen door is not working right, and sometimes it doesn't shut, and other times it just comes slamming shut when you don't expect it, and I think that's what's happening out there. Okay, and I think I'll use some stickles on there. That's funny. I agree with your husband. It's your show. Do what you want. All right. Let me see if I have some stickles that looks like beer. They don't make the beer color stickles. We have the unicorn. Unicorns probably drink beer because I think unicorns are happy all the time. So I would imagine they're drinking beer. Oh, you know, I have the frosted lace. It does not have a lot of sparkle in it. And I don't really like frosted lace. So I think it would look more like foam. But then I'll use that around the edge. Oh, okay, Shay. She did. That was a great idea. Thank you. Yes. I'm going to use this frosted lace for the beer. The beer foam. I'll just put a whole bunch there. And then I will use the... now Jonah has lost his mind. I'm going to use the unicorn around the bottom where it's a little gold color. And then for these bubbles on the glass. That's Jonah, our dog. Todd's dog when he's bad. And in the evenings when he goes outside, he comes in and he goes crazy. He usually picks up a toy, he squeaks it like crazy. I mean, this is like his favorite time of the day. All right, so there we go. We have some foamy beer and some shamrocks and a lot of gold and glitz. I love the way this card turned out. This might be my favorite, and I haven't even finished the others. I haven't even done the others, and this is already my favorite. All right, let me put this someplace safe where I don't stick my fingers in the stickles. That's why they're called stickles. You stick your fingers in them. I've learned that that's why they're called that. Okay. Oh, this here. Jonah is such a crazy boy. He is a good boy, though, most of the time. I'm thinking this here pot of gold would look really good on this paper. I love this background paper. So I think that will work. Let me get a card base. Jonah. I think I'll just do white. All right. I have a set. You know, that gnome may have come from what I bought for our Christmas tree. I have a set of gnomes that I bought on Amazon for the Christmas tree, and I wonder if that was part of the packaging. I don't remember. Okay, so we have this paper. I love this background paper. It is so cool. And I thought I could do that, maybe. Oh, I wonder if I put this across the top. That might be good. And then have this down here. Maybe that would work. I should put something on it for some glitter and glitz beyond just that. That I think is too involved. Where is my regular stuff? I have this stuff. Oh, I have rainbows too. Where is my rainbows? I don't know if my rainbows will work with this. I have that rainbow. Although this should be down low because I will need room for this up top. So maybe I should put ribbon across the top. I think out loud here. I'm sorry, Shay, that you've had bad news. That's never fun. I think that covers up too much of it. Maybe I won't put anything there. I think I'll just leave it be. I love this background panel. I do. Oh, and I could put maybe, yeah, I could do something else. All right, I'm not going to put ribbon on this. I'm going to go ahead and just start sticking it down. This paper's pretty thin compared to cardstock, so I'm definitely using my finger to anchor the paper when I'm running my tape runner across it. And actually, this is one I could have done 4 inches across, but I already put glue on the back of that paper, so maybe I'll do that for another card. All right, then I have this guy. I think I will put this down here. It's already stuck, so I'm stuck with it there. And this up there. And then this little piece has these gold coins that are like falling out of it. So I will just stick that next to it. And then then I just need something for here. Yeah, I know. I thought about that. I wonder if I put it on white. No, it won't come off now. In person, though, it looks pretty good. Let's see what I have to put down towards the bottom. I don't have very many of these guys. I kind of like the leprechaun. He's hugging a pot of gold, but there is also that pot of gold there, but I don't think that matters. I think he would be cute down there. I think that's kind of cute. I love this background paper. I think I will stick him down there. I'll probably raise him up with some of these foam dots. I'll put one down at the bottom and maybe half of this at the top. Boy, I'm making a mess. Everything's flying all over the place. There we go. He is very cute. I like him. All right, and then I think I will add some gold stickles on his coins. And I'll add some to his buckle too, around his hat. Oh, I forgot about these. These gold stickles get stuck in the top a lot. It must be bigger pieces of glitter that get stuck there. And I kind of made a mess of that. Okay, there we go. Oh, that might have been good to put the shamrock, but his hands wouldn't go around the shamrock. But I think that is still pretty cute. I like it. I love the rainbow. I have to find a place to put it where I will not ruin the stickles. Okay, let's see now what else. I have this whole pack of things. And I also have this card. Let's see what's in here. That's right, Angela. He got lucky. He has a double pot of gold. I have some of these really cute embellishments. I guess I should have looked at these before I made the other cards. We have some pots of gold. All right. Shake your shamrocks. Oh, I see a dog coming up. The pug, happy St. Patrick's Day. We have this pretty tag. That is really cool. And some fun little cutouts. All right. Some smaller little cutouts. And some really big shamrocks. Some smaller cutouts. So another pretty tag. And then we have this St. Patrick's Day greeting. And then some larger pieces, which would be good on cards. Well, this might be good on the inside of some of the cards, since I don't have sentiments for them. That would be good on the inside. Get your Irish on. That might be good on the inside of a card as well. That's a neat background. Oh, that might go good with that other thing I didn't know what to do with. Some of these are really cool. And this was from Janet. Oh, I love these three guys. Oh, they're cool. And then we have this big one. This is probably too large for an A2 size card, but I could probably trim the edges in and make it one of those 4-inch cards. That would be a good idea to make a Patrick card. Agnes, these came in a swap. This was one of my wishes, and must have been last year or the year before, from Creativity Swaps, Happy Mail, and Friendship. And this came from Janet. She lives in Ireland. Let me get a sip of my drink. So these are really Irish embellishments for sure. All right, so we have a bunch of things to work with here. One that did catch my eye was this, because we have this paper. This here with the horseshoes. So I could use that. I would have to back this with something to make it stand out, but that would be pretty cool. No, I can't either. That's why I put it on my St. Patrick's Day, or my wishes way back when, because I didn't have a lot at the time, and I didn't put any on my wishes this year because I didn't even think about it. All right, let me know what you guys think about this. Or I could do something on the front and have this as the inside. Do something with this guy. I do love the pug. He is very cute. I love these guys. These are adorable. Maybe I'll do something with these guys. Oh, I like them on this paper. They look really good on that paper. I think they really stand out. I also have, I don't know if I showed you guys this other paper. Other than that shamrock paper, I have this too. But of course that would be too busy on there. I think I like it on this paper. Yes, they are very Irish. All right, maybe I'll use this, since I know right away that that is something I want to do. And then I have a little bit of room at the bottom. I could put that. What else do I have? Not much. As far as trim, that's narrow. I have this trim, but that's really wide. Yes, I do, Angela, and I think I will do that Luck of the Irish. I'll mat it on something. This I don't think I need to mat because it's white, but I think it needs something else. I might like that on the bottom. The small, I forgot about the washi tape. Where did I put the washi tape? You're so smart. Washi tape, where are you? Here you are. There you go, Michelle. You'll have to pull it out and see. I think that would work with that little piece of washi tape. Let me go ahead and align it on here so I could tuck it back behind it. I do like using washi tape. It is really, really easy to use. I think I will, yeah, I think I will put it right over that. Cover up that extra line of shamrocks, so it looks like it was meant to be there. And it is I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of a glittery washi tape. I had it with my Christmas stuff, naturally. But it would work for this, and it just happened to be out on my desk. This is going to be noisy tonight. Squeaky. The other side of that paper's neat. I have another one too. I have that one, so we can use that other side on something. There we go. And that looks pretty good. And I won't put this up on foam squares because it is too thin. It's not thick enough. It will like bend and look funny. It's not thick enough to hold its shape, and I'm not matting it on anything. I love these guys. They're so fun. And that is a really easy, quick card. I could put an embellishment down here. Let's see, that's kind of big. I could put some shamrocks down there. How about a beer? Do you think they need a beer? I could put a beer down there. Or one of these, that shamrocks. I like that guy. I think I'll use that shamrock. Yeah, I think this down here would look really good. Where did I put, here it is, my little tape runner. Oh, yes. Dawn sends such nice things. She is so thoughtful. There we go. And I think I'm just going to kind of leave this card simple like that. It's flat, and if I want to send someone something, I can do it without having to worry about a lot of thickness on the card. And this paper is thinner paper, a little thicker than copy paper, and stickles could cause it to warp a little bit since they are really a liquid glue. So I want to kind of be careful with what I put on those backgrounds. Okay, so here we decided a dark green mat, and I do have some dark green paper. I had a piece here, I believe. I'm not sure if it's the right dark green, and it might not be. Let me get my scraps and see if I can find the right shade of dark green or green. That one would be pretty close. That's too light. That's too yellow. That might be good. They need a glittery shamrock. I don't really have any glittery shamrocks. I could put some glitter on that green shamrock, possibly. So I have this color. No, I don't like that color after all. Where's the first one I had? This one. I don't know. I know. Let me pull out something else that was more like the letters. What about a glittery background? That's not the right kind. The one that was more like the letters would be, I think it was this first one that I pulled out. The darker green. Hang on, let me find the darker green. I don't have too many dark. This is too this green, it may look like it in the camera, but in person, it is not. This green is almost a blue color compared to that green. And that one I think is too yellow. This dark green, this one, and it looks closer on camera than it is. It actually matches that in the background more than on the card. I suppose it would work. The dark glitter, so yeah, I'm not, this, in person, this doesn't match the letters. I don't know if you can tell if I hold it up really close. There you can kind of see. It's not really the same green. But this one here, I think looks really good. Or this green matches the letters pretty good too. It's harder to see that one on camera. We'll go with this dark glitter. I think the dark glitter will work perfectly. Let me get my corner rounder. If I can find my corner rounder. Yes, I found it. There it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and mat this. I'm not going to make a very large mat behind it. I wonder if this paper is self-adhesive. It feels like it might be. Maybe not. No, probably not. I do like the dark glitter because it will add glitter to the card. And you know we all love glitter. Or at least I love glitter. I don't know if the rest of you love glitter like I do. I'm putting a little extra adhesive around this if I can get it to stick. I need to go slow and be patient. All right, and put a piece down the middle. Boy, I'm having the hardest time. Am I running? Yeah, I'm running out. That's probably why. Sometimes when it gets to the end, it gets finicky. Crichton is enjoying the sound of that. I don't know if you guys can hear him mimicking it. The squeakies. All right. And let's see, I'm hoping I can eyeball this. Oh, no. I didn't eyeball it very good. And boy, that side came out thick. Maybe, oh, I can peel it off. Look at that. Look at that. Look at me go. All right. It's going to have to be a very thin border because boy, did I mess that one up. You didn't hear him. You probably couldn't hear him over the loudness of the the tape runner in here because it was so loud, and he did stop. He'll do it later when I want him to be quiet. Okay. There we go. And I will use my paper trimmer. This is from We Are Memory Keepers. It has 3 different sizes, and I'm going to go with the largest size because I think these circles are pretty large. Yep, it matches. Or I should say edges. Circles, edges, you know, whatever they're called. So there we go. We have a little bit of a green border. Oh, I like it though. And it doesn't show up on camera nearly as cool as it does in person. That looks really cool. I feel like I might sneeze. Don't listen to me if I do sneeze. I have a tickle in my nose. And then it needs something a little bit, possibly at the bottom. Maybe the washi tape again. This might be too thick. Well, it's too late now. Looks good. Thanks, Angela. That's the thing with being live is the I don't see your messages until quite some time. What about that little guy there instead of the washi tape? I just happen to have that little scrap off camera. I think that little scrap would be perfect. Can anyone ban Angela? I'm kidding. Where's Stream Elements when I need it to ban Angela for telling me it would look good if I hadn't rounded them? It's too late. I already rounded it. It's about time you agree with me, Angela, on something. You're not banned. You are forgiven. I like that little strip. Now, how to get that little strip on there? A little bit of Elmer's glue. Possibly. It's going to make a mess, though. I'm going to try. I think I have a glue stick somewhere, which I should have got out instead. I'm going to try not to make a mess with this glue. But if you're watching my show, you know I will. Let's put this down here. There we go. That's right. Christine, come on now. Let's ban Angela. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We love Angela, even though she doesn't agree with me. All right. Let's trim the little edges off. See how nice she's being to me now? I like that. I wonder if she's saying that because she likes it or if she feels bad. Let me know what you guys think. I just won't send this card to Angela. I'm going to put a note in here. Whoops. Or maybe I should send it to Angela because she doesn't like it. I'm going to make myself a sticky note. Do not send to Angela. She doesn't like this. I probably should have put this on a green background, but it's too late. It's your favorite so far. It's too bad, Angela, you're not getting it. That ship has sailed. All right. Does it need? What does it need? What does it need? Stickles, bling. Oh, I know. I know. Do you think I should bling up the word luck? That's right, Crop Addict, you're right. And you know I'm just doing it in fun. I'm really not upset. It takes a lot more than that to upset me. I don't have any darker small bling. My God, what is this world coming to? I have this, but it is not strips. I bought this stuff thinking it was strips, but it is all individual ones. And then we would be here for a week waiting for me to put those on. So I only have this light green. Well, that's just, I can't say the word it is on camera, or otherwise I will get in trouble with YouTube. Huh. Ha ha ha. What am I going to do? That is a very light. I have green stickles. I could try it on this paper. I don't know if it would buckle it or not. I could put green stickles on these guys. Let's give it a try. Because yeah, that green playing just isn't gonna work. I have this green I think would be good. Yep. Everything's green around here. Oh, what if I put this stickles on the word luck and the green on the shamrocks? Let's do it. I'm just gonna, and we'll see if Angela likes this. And if she doesn't, then I really would know not to send her this card. You guys, I have a song stuck in my head, and it's driving me crazy, and it's Todd's fault. It is Don't Let Me Down by the Beatles. I cannot get it out of my head. That is one that I'm learning to play on the guitar, and he and I play it together, and I cannot stop thinking about that song. Okay, so I think that looks good on the word luck. And then I will outline these on the bottom with this green. And if I make a little bit of a mess, it's just artistic. You're right, Angela. It would be a dull world. Can you imagine if we all did everything the exact same way and everybody agreed with each other? And everybody's house would be the same then. Oh, I like your guitar, Shay. That's awesome. If everybody's house then would look the same, would all be the same color, we'd all wear the same clothes, we'd all listen to the same music, that would be pretty boring. Like there would only be one style of music. There we go. I think that came out pretty good. I'm running out of places to put these cards to dry. Let me see. I have to move this guy over. And let's put this over here. When I'm done, right now they're like all across my keyboard and all of that. When I'm done, I put them all up on my shelves and I try to find a place for all of them. And then sometimes I forget that the card's there and a week later I find it, or a month later, and I'm like, oh, I forgot I made that card because I put it up someplace safe to dry. It's really kind of funny. Okay. Well, it is just about 9, so I think I'm going to go ahead and stop since we've been here for 2 hours already. Although I do have these scraps, and I have this. Maybe one more, and then we'll stop. Because I do like this background. So this will be the last one, and then we'll stop. Oh, that already has a rainbow. And it already says, say, Happy St. Patrick's Day. Ooh. I'm just kind of playing around with scraps. I like the gnome card too, the gnome in the woods. Oh, welcome in, Elka. Did we say it was Elka or Elk? Oh, I feel bad now because I don't remember. I feel horrible that I don't remember. I like the gnome too. What if we do this here? And then I need something down here probably. It already has a beer. Ooh, I could put this. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I will do this. Kind of just like a paper piecing of the pieces that I have left over. We'll see if we can get Crichton ready to make some noise over there. And then this will be the last, the end, the last card. All right, there. And then this piece here, this over here. I don't know. I don't think that, but I'll use this last bit over here. Oh, I should have waited. That's okay. I can trim this even with the card. All right, let's see if I can get this on the back. Yep. That is very noisy. Okay. I do like this pattern paper. It is very cool. And I didn't have to cut into that big piece. And I used most of those other little pieces. Oh, and see, I forgot to put this down. Boy, I am really losing my mind tonight, you guys. Okay. I'm going to line that up with the top. There we go. I salvaged it. We managed. And then just trim this off. There we go. And put that there. Oh, I wonder if I should put gold behind that. Let me put this down. And then I'll put that down last. And then this. All right, you guys, do I need gold behind this or just stick it up on a thing? Let me get my gold. It might need a little gold so it would stand out. That's not big enough. That is big enough. I also have mirror gold. I think I like glitter. That other piece is the same. Okay. I think I'll go with the gold. Just a very small border of gold. I'm not sure where I got this. A lot of the times when I get something, I will just stick it in with my other stuff so that way I remember I have it. I have an envelope that had all of my St. Patrick's Day stuff in them. Where's my paper trimmer? Yeah, I think I will pop it up. And again, boy, did I cut that one close. I know what I can do. I'm cheating, you guys. I will be more careful on this next cut. There we go. Better. I'm all lopsided tonight. Yeah, I think that would look good and popped up with some foam tape. And I think I used the last of the ones I had close, but I have more. Do you guys have any plans for St. Patrick's Day? Do you ever do anything for St. Patrick's Day? We usually don't. We just stay home. I don't even know what day of the week it is. If it's a Monday, I'll be here. I don't think it would be a Monday because of math. I don't know. Okay, so we have that popped up on some foam. There we go. Kind of very pretty and glittery. I like it. Okay, so let's go back through the cards that I have made. No, you don't have plans, or no, it's not on a Monday. It's a Thursday. Okay, thank you. So I won't be here Monday night, but I will be home. Or I mean, not St. Patrick's Day. I don't even know what I'm talking about. We have this little guy with the rainbow. And I forgot about the bicycle. We have the bicycles, and you can see these stickles have started to dry, and it does look like he's throwing gold coins out. That looks really cute. And then we have the 3 gnomes, and I think after the video I might stick some stickles on that. I felt like I stuck my hand in something, but not on that card. So we have that one. And then we have Angela's favorite card, the Luck of the Irish, because I know she loved the rounded corners. I bet she was so happy when I did that. Okay. And no, we don't, I don't think I've done something for St. Patrick's Day for years. And then we have the spirit of the shamrock, and then the gnome. And you can see, maybe you can see, I'm trying to get the light to catch it, the way the beer looks, and it's pretty thick on there. The beer came out pretty cool. And that's really cool because that's a recycled Christmas card made into a St. Patrick's Day card with the great idea of putting the shamrocks over the snowflakes. That one is absolutely my favorite. And Lois, you like the bicycle built for 2. They are really pretty. And this card, I think, is actually from Ireland because I can't read the back, but I think it is. It's from some place that speaks in a language other than what I can understand. So it's something other than English, because that's the only one I understand. So there we go. I think that's all the cards that I made. I love him. He's my favorite, the gnome. So fun. Well, thank you guys, everybody, for joining me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you're right. And you know what? I didn't think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7 cards. I didn't think I would make this many because I said I didn't have a lot of stuff. I have a ton of stuff left over. And here we are, 7 cards later. That came out pretty cool. Thank you guys, everyone for joining me and for participating and joking around. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed making the cards. You guys gave me some great ideas. The washi tape worked out well, and the shamrocks worked out well, and just some ideas with what to do with some of these goodies. I appreciate all of you for joining me. If you haven't yet subscribed, please be sure to click that big red subscribe button down there. I am this close to 3,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. So if you know someone that you think would like this channel, let me know, or let them know and have them come in and subscribe. The bike card is from a company with mouth and food painters. Oh, that's really neat. Okay. That is really cool. Okay. It looks like, actually, if you look at the card closely, you probably can't tell. It looks like a canvas, and they do look like they are painted, hand painted. So that was probably an actual hand painting by somebody. That's really cool. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead. Stay safe, stay warm, or if you're in the southern hemisphere, stay cool. And you guys take care. Oh, a foot and mouth painting. I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to look that up. That's really interesting. Maybe they don't have use of their hands and they paint with their feet or their mouth, holding the brush in their mouth, maybe. I'll have to check that out. Okay, I see that, Christine. All right, that's really cool. I'll give you guys a close-up of that. That is so cool. I had no idea. Wow, I'm impressed. Well, that's better than I could do with my hands even, so... Well, thank you guys, everyone, for joining me. You know, I do appreciate each and every one of you. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.